What's up YouTube, it's your boy Junior here, bringing another great video to our channel. If this is your first time here guys, I highly suggest, and I mean highly suggest, you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, enable bell notifications, so you guys get notified every time we drop great new videos like this one, or whenever we go live. Because trust me guys, you're not going to want to miss out on anything here. Alright guys, so today I got a product from a great company. I've done product reviews on this similar item, but it's not the same one. It's a little different. And you guys are wondering, what am I doing? If you read the title and looking at the box right now, this is a wireless HDMI connection. Yes, you heard that, wireless HDMI. So basically it has a transmitter and a receiver. And this is the smallest one I have. I've done ones that each receiver or the transmitter is about this big of the box itself. And I've done other ones that are a little bit small, that it was a round one with a little HDMI cable. But these are different from those two because these are even smaller. And we're gonna test out how good these are. Because these are basically the size of fire sticks. You know, 2 fire sticks making an HDMI connection. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna unbox it, show you what's inside here and everything. And then we're gonna go ahead and test it out on my TV right up here. I'm gonna hook up my laptop and I'm gonna see what else I can hook up to it. Maybe my my switch, but if it's powered, because I haven't really powered it up in a while. I'm probably gonna most likely do, if I could, my Lenovo Legion Go. I'm gonna test that out if I could, because I know I have the HDMI extender. I want to see if it works on it, and we're gonna test it out with those things. I know, because I know that's fully charged, and I have the cable for it for HDMI to USB-C connection, so we're good on that. So we're gonna test it out with a couple products. We're gonna try to test it out with a couple of products, but I'm definitely gonna test it out so you guys can see how it looks. But first, let's go and unbox this. All right, right off the box, you see it's a brown box, very simple. And the name of the company is TwoBox. The number 2 spelled out and in box. TWOBOX. Very, very simple. And if you did want to get this after the review and everything, remember, check the description down below. I'm gonna have a link to it where you can buy it, and it could be a little pricey for some of you, for you might not. But we're gonna test out, and then if you decide you want to buy it, just click on the link on the bottom, and it helps you get it. Simple as that. All right, guys. So right in the box right here, it says TwoBox in orange letters, and it says wireless HDMI transmitter and receiver. And if you look at it, they look like little fire sticks. So we're gonna open it up once. We're gonna take it out. All right. So this does support HDMI 1.4. It does transmit visual and audio, so you don't have to worry about, oh, does it do audio as well? Because sometimes the HDMIs only do video, not audio. But this does both. It does HDMI, and it takes the max of 4K at 30 hertz per second. It's not too bad. And then HDMI out is a little bit lower. It's a 1080p at 60 frames per second. So the pull out, you get better frames per second pulling out, but going in, you get better resolution but lower FPS. So I wouldn't suggest doing anything more. I wouldn't go with the 4K going in. I mean, if you have a 4K device and you want to wireless stream it, then I guess you got to do it. But other than that, if you only have a 1080, that's fine. Just go with it. The frequencies are 5 gigahertz, 2.4 gigahertz as well. And the distance that you can use this is up to 165 feet or 50 meters, whatever country you're from and what measurement you're using. So it takes about 50 meters, which equals 165 feet. And that's the maximum distance. Well, my distance is gonna be really from here on my bed. So I got like maybe 10 feet, if that. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. All right. All right, so when you first open it up, guys, right in the front, you got the instruction manual here, how to use it and whatever you want to do. It says basically connect your laptop to, and then the other one to the TV, and then you can stream it or any other things you want here. It tells you basically how to do it, what else you can use it for. It says laptop, PC, video camera, a regular camera, and a TV box. You can use it for many of these things. So we're gonna test them out, of course, because I do want to test it out for myself. Now here you have a small little diagram, plug and play. I don't know what this is. Very simple instructions, very simple. And that's it. And then right here are the 2 receivers and transmitters. Like I said, they're the size of fire sticks, maybe even a little bit smaller. But basically this is all it is. So take it out. So this is the receiver right here. As you see, it says TwoBox, and this is RX, which is the receiver. So you put that to the TV, and you pop this cap off. I believe this is a cap. Okay. You pop that cap off, you see there's a connection right there for HDMI, which is pretty cool. As you see, I don't think this back part comes out. No, there's a little vent area right here. As you can see, a little vent. Well, there you go. It focused up real quick. The back basically gives you the name and a little bit of information on the device itself. And like I said, in the front it just says TwoBox, and it has the receiver button. So when you want to connect them, if they're not connecting, you hit this button and then hit the transmitter button. So this is a receiver, I'm sorry, this goes to your device that you want to stream from, to your TV. And I said receiver because, yeah, don't mind me. All right, so we're gonna put this cap back on. So on the side here, I didn't show you, you have a USB-C connection right there for the power. So that, you use a USB port behind your TV or plug it to a power brick and put it to something connected to the wall unit. So that's how you connect it. And the same thing goes for the receiver right there. Same thing, cap comes off. I was pulling the wrong side. Cap comes off, there goes HDMI. Same thing, you got the button here for the receiver, transmitter. All right, so those are the two sticks here, the receiver and transmitter. So we're gonna test that out in a second. So when we open this box up more, you get more stuff here. These are all the cables you're gonna need. Let's see if they provide HDMI cables. I hope they do, but if they don't, it's okay. I mean, I don't mean HDMI cable itself. I mean the little extension, like the male to female port, because sometimes people can't fit this on the back of the HDMI because of the way the TV is set up. So hopefully they do provide it. They have a couple of cables in here, it looks like. So you get this little box right here. We're gonna open this up. All right, so they do provide you a HDMI to, I think, a micro HDMI port. Yeah, this is a micro HDMI to HDMI adapter, so if you need that, you got that. And they do provide a female to male extension. Like I actually was requesting, I was like, I hope they do have it, and they do have it right here, guys. There you guys go, if you need that. They do provide two USB-C to USB-A cables, so you can hook it up to whatever you need to hook it up for each one. The reason they only provide one cable of these, of the HDMI male to female, is because it's for mostly for TV, because your external device is going to be detached. And then they provide you another HDMI to mini HDMI port, and then that's it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hook it up to the TV into one of my devices and show you how it looks. And I'll be back in a second. All right, guys, so you see it hooked up to the TV. So before everything make a connection, if you hook up the receiver on the TV, you'll get the screen here until you hook up the transmitter. I have my laptop here, as you see, it's on my channel. I do have the TwoBox right there attached to it. I just disconnected the connection. If you get the screen, you have both of them connected, all you have to do is click on the button right here, the one I showed you earlier, and click it on once. So as you see, what's showing right here on my screen is showing right there on my TV from that transmitter thing right there. Now, I noticed there's a slight delay, so if you're doing competitive gaming, I wouldn't do it with these little sticks here, guys, because competitive gaming on that would not give it to you as proper as it should be. So as you see, it's picture for picture. You can stream in there. I try to stream it off my Lenovo Go, but I think since I was doing it like this, I don't think this produces enough power to power the box here itself. So I would have to connect this to a wall unit using the USB-C to the wall unit, and then connecting it to the Lenovo Go like I have it here using this adapter right here. So when I tried it, it wasn't working, but as you see with the laptop, it's working perfectly fine. No issues or anything there. Just you need an external power source to connect it to an external device. I said I was gonna do it to a couple of devices, but I figured if it didn't work properly with the Lenovo Go, it wouldn't work properly on here. So let me show you what happens when I try to connect it. So I'm gonna connect it right now. As you see, I have the adapter here and everything. So I'm gonna unplug it here. I'm unplugging from the computer. I'm gonna unplug this wire here because I use a different wire. All right, so I disconnected it right here. So I'm gonna connect this adapter here. And as you see right now on the screen, it's showing there's no connection because there's nothing connecting to it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug this up properly here. And I'm all doing this all by one hand, guys, so bear with me for a second. So it should show power. As you see, they're showing power. I don't have to connect it. But when I turn this on, I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I turn it on. It'll turn on here. So I have the Legion Go on here and nothing on the screen. But if I go ahead and do the power button on here, she's still, okay, let me connect to the power. So you can see I'm connecting to the power. And nothing yet, but once I disconnect this, the HDMI on here, I disconnect it. As you can see, it's not gonna show anything there. It's gonna show that it's not connected. But as soon as I connect it, it'll give me a signal real quick. Right? It'll show signal and then it'll disappear. I don't know why, but as you see, it is connected and everything there, all through the power. You see the power is connected right there. So I don't think the Lenovo Go is powerful enough to have a display there. But as you saw, it did work the laptop. So let's go ahead and give my final thoughts on this product. All right, guys, so we went and checked these out. Like I said, these are the HDMI wireless transmitter and receiver. So you can hook it up to whatever device you want. So you think any device you want. As we saw, we tried to hook it up to the Lenovo Legion Go. I don't think the Legion Go has enough power to power this and transmit the wireless signal to the TV. So you saw when I hooked it up and I plugged it in, it'll show about for 5 seconds on the display and then it'll disappear, which is pretty dumb. I don't like that. But when we did play it on the laptop, it worked perfectly fine. The only thing I say with these any wireless transmitter, doesn't matter how good, how powerful they are, they always have a delay in itself. The best thing to hook this up to for power is hook it up to a wall power adapter. I'm pretty sure it'll work for the Legion Go, but I would have to plug this power source, the USB-C here, to the wall unit itself. So it gives constant power, not depending on same power that is powering the video for it. Only one it really worked for was the laptop, because the laptop produces enough power to power this and transmit the transmission video and audio from this. So it works in that way that you could do it that way, but again, it's because it's not enough power, so that's why it wasn't working for the Legion Go. I didn't try any other device because if I try on a Switch, it wasn't going to be the same thing, because it was going to be the same thing as the Legion Go. We're going to have that issue, so I didn't hook it up there. The only reason I didn't test on the PlayStation, because I know you guys would have probably loved to see that, is because the PlayStation is already underneath the TV. So for you to actually believe that it actually works and there's delays or no delays would be unprovable unless I go show behind my PlayStation and show that it's only using this. And that's a pain in the butt that I did not want to do, to be honest. But as you see, it does work. And the pros about this is very small, very compact, and it's very portable. So it's not the big boxes or anything. The con is that the power is more reliable when you're connected to the wall instead of to the device itself. Like even I noticed it, like connecting the power source from here to the TV, it was giving me little issues there and there with the video sometimes, and then maybe it'll improve the delay. But I will connect it, like I said, I will connect power to the wall and then just leave the signal from the TV or the device itself to do its own thing. Is it worth getting it? For the compact size of it, yes, I would say it's very worth it if you are interested in wireless devices to make it less wires. But this is very good to use If you want to do demonstrations off your laptop, off some other device that you want to do a wireless connection and want to move around a little bit, this will work very great. That's the same thing I said with the other HDMI wireless transmitters and receivers, that you can use these for business purpose or personal use, but I prefer not to use it for personal use. That's just my personal opinion. But you guys might. But since I got these, I did want to show them off, because I did show some wireless HDMIs, wireless things before. They were good ones too, and they gave me the same kind of feedback as they were. I do like the fact that this goes up to 50 meters, 165 feet. So that's a very plus on that part. How it works through walls, I couldn't really do it in my house because all my walls in my house are concrete walls. So it's a little bit hard to do it because transmission going through concrete is a lot harder. So that's why I didn't go to another room and show my laptop there and why I connect to one of the devices here. That's the only reason why I didn't do it that way. But alright guys, if you like this video and everything I had to show you today, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Show me all the love and support that you guys love to show the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that share button, because sharing is caring. And we want to make sure that everyone's aware of everything we do on this channel, so they're not missing out, just so like you're not missing out. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment box down below, and I'll get to you as soon as I can, when I can, as fast as I can. And if you still haven't done so to the end of the video, guys, hit the subscribe button and enable bell notifications so you get notified every time we drop great videos like this one or whenever we go live. Because trust me guys, you never want to miss a thing. And that's it for today guys. Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.